the other thing I'm going to do before milling, actually cutting today, is adjust this blade on the tracks. I think I've done the bearings in them so they fucking run a bit out, but it should still cut alright. This blade's been kicked off a few times, so it's not the best, but I should get us through this one. It's not a bad log to find out if the blade's a bit fucked on it, because it's my own. It's just cutting slabs for stock. Once you start cutting railway sleepers and shit like that, where you're paying for cost, like you've got a cost of goods on it, it's annoying if it's cutting on the piss. I also usually run the machine without the covers on. I don't stand in front of it, so I don't see it as a big deal. It's just easier because then you can actually see how you're tracking on the wheel as you're cutting. I think it's worthwhile leaving them off. I might just grab a chainsaw from down the other block. Just see how that's going to be a prick on that. It might save ourselves some heartache and just cut it off. I'm going to devalue the slab any. We're back. Set up, ready to go. We'll trim this little end off. Got the water plugged in. Actually start to make some noise. Secret sauce of sawmilling. Dishwash liquid. So, if it's of interest to anyone, this is how I've set up my water. Water's obviously that important when you're sawmilling, and filling up with buckets all the time is fucking super irritating. So I got that. This runs up there, and a switch there. So that's constantly under pressure while the tap's turned on at the house. It just fills me up as I need. It's just fucking runs along next to it. Much better way of doing it. think we just ran out of fuel, but that was probably not a bad cut for you to watch because it was very typical of the bandsaw. You get a few nice cuts, and then this one that we've just done is as wavy as fuck. So very typical of a bandsaw mill. Exceptionally annoying. There's not a whole heap you can do about it. Eventually, like, your blades do dull off and start to cut shit out. So that's kind of when you make the decision whether you're going to try and fight it and push through the log, or coal it and back it out. Backing it out comes with its own set of risks. That's when you are most likely to pop the blade. So to get the blade back out of the timber, you need to have it running. Otherwise, they just don't really pull through that well. So you got to have the blade running, and of course, it's going the wrong way to what it wants to, so it often pops off the front of the wheels. Oops. Lemon scented gum. That's what we're working with. So that's a tiny bit wavy. But it cleans up to be a pretty nice timber. So these are not big enough to be bench tops, but someone will make bars or shelves out of them, chopping boards. So I was going to call it, but then it was kind of bothering me, and it's not quite 5 yet, so I don't feel bad for pissing off the neighbours. I got some fuel. Quick side note, I don't know if I've said this before or not, these Husky jerry cans are the best thing ever. If you use jerrys at all, these things, unreal. You don't spill like a fucking drop of fuel. Which is important right now because that shit's expensive. Let's drop. The best. Knock some bark off this edge in here. It's just gonna rub a little bit. I probably could force it past, but what's the point? Like I was talking about before with typical bandsaws, hopefully you can hear me over the machine. See the fucking dipset you get in it? That's fucking horrendous. So that's why, yeah, you've got to cut pretty fucking thick to allow for shit like that. Also, you would have seen me like forcing it through up the other end. So we'll fix that up now. We'll roll the log over, and we'll work on it from the other side. probably do for now. That blade's fucking cactus, which is annoying because they're expensive as fuck. But yeah, you do get your money's worth out of them. It's just fucking irritating, and you can get them sharpened, but I don't know. It's just annoying. Anyway, Sunday Arvo, I might try to get this one edited and out tonight. It'll be like 3 videos this week, which is not bad. Like, I'm out of the office more now, actually doing shit, so it's far more entertaining viewing, I hope. Yeah, between the milling and the site cutting, I'll still try and pop down and see the boys framing. And then, yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to work in some tool company content as well. You guys can keep up to date with that. Yeah, have a good weekend.